Good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. I'm honestly just kind of planning on having a very nice relaxing day, so I'm not really planning on doing much. But yeah, I wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today. And something kind of exciting that I did want to share. I'm not going to show them quite yet because they're not quite open, but the marigold flowers look like they're actually going to be opening soon. I'm still not going to be surprised if they actually open and they have like 1 or 2 petals because I'm not good with marigolds. The fact that they're actually going to have flowers is kind of amazing. But yeah, I just want to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today. And I will see in a little bit whether I'm doing anything or not. Probably not, but I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna show you the marigolds, but I'm kind of very excited. This was not opened a few hours ago when I said good morning, but look, the little one has a flower. Again, it's still super tiny and it literally just opened its petals, but it's so cute. Didn't expect it to be such a dark color, but it's really, really pretty. But anyway, I just needed to show you that because it's so exciting. It is definitely getting a little bit dark. There is a thunderstorm on the way. And as for today, I have done a whole lot of absolutely nothing and it has been honestly quite amazing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do absolutely nothing today. Uh-oh, the zinnias need some water. 1 second. I normally don't get them immediately, but they are like really, really needing water. See, they are a little bit wilted right now. So let me give these guys some water and then I will continue on chatting. That should be better. These guys don't drink very much, so I kind of forget about them, honestly. It's not because like I'm not caring about them or anything, it's actually quite the opposite. They just really don't drink much, so I don't give them much water. But anyway, they will be feeling better in probably about an hour. They'll be all better and standing up and strong again. But yeah, oopsies, I'm sorry, little ones. I am glad that I noticed that. But what was I saying? Something about not doing anything today, I think. And just how much like I enjoyed it and everything, because yeah, seriously, I could have done a bunch of things, but I ended up doing nothing and it was very much needed because the yard work yesterday and everything, it was a lot. So, and just all the bugs and everything outside, it was really gross, but that's not the point. Just doing the yard work, it was a lot of work. Having a day where I literally had nothing to do, it was very nice. But right now, I do need to take care of a couple of my plants before I get to knitting. Just a couple little guys, mostly because they're getting a little bit leggy. They also need some water, so I'll give them some of that as well. It's still the stuff with plant food. I didn't give these guys any earlier in the week, so they'll be fine. But these little ones that drop all of the leaves, they're super messy. I'm gonna trim them just a little bit. I'm gonna trim one of the other one. I have 4. I'll show you everybody here in a second. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but this little one is white and all the rest I think are like this color. There's one. The rest of them are all like a purple color, but they are starting to get some colors now, which is really exciting. This one I am going to come near you. I need to find another spot for this one because it's really, really big. Where it is on a shelf, it doesn't fit anymore. It's too tall because there's another like shelf on top of it, and I need to find a spot where it can be, because I could just put it on top of my desk because there's nothing above it, but I don't think it would get enough sunlight there, so I don't want to put it there. But yeah, the point is I'm not going to be trimming this one even though it's really, really tall. I just want to see how big it will get. And also, like, I don't know how you can tell how big some of these leaves are. Like, excuse me, these little ones, it's just it's very impressive. So yeah, I don't want to trim that little one, but I need to the one next to it. The main reason why I need to trim them is I accidentally pushed this one off of the shelf and a couple of the pieces broke because it landed upside down. So I need to take care of this little one a little bit. I felt really bad, of course, but Unfortunately, it did happen and I can fix it, and it didn't really do too much damage, obviously, but that's the main reason why I noticed that they need to be trimmed. So I'm going to trim the 3 that I showed you real quick, and then water them, and then I already watered the 2 that I just showed you, the second 2 that I showed you. Also, this is hilarious to me because this one is one of them that has been in the sunlight less time than this one has. I don't know what the difference is. I'm feeding them exactly the same. I am taking care of them exactly the same way. I don't know what the difference is, but this one is like super big and this one's just kind of like, you know, on the smaller side. I guess just the location. I have no idea, but I thought that this one and this one were getting more sunlight than the other ones, but maybe it's better. Where did my scissors go? They're on top of my desk. But apparently maybe, I don't know, maybe they need less sunlight than I think. What I am doing is I'm just kind of like, this is going to be really hard to show you. But in between the 2 leaves, I just kind of trim there like that, and then it still has 2 more leaves on the branch. And then I'm going to do that to all 3 of these little plants, not the really big one, and then I will be right back to show you what they look like afterwards. I literally stopped recording and it has now started raining. It's not thunderstorming, but it is raining very, very heavy, and it just got really windy outside. So I'm going to leave you recording while I do this. And probably just edit out everything that I did unless there's a really big thunder, because I don't want to miss it and I want you to be able to hear it too. So obviously if I come back and all of this is done, there was not any thunder, but hopefully just in case there is some, you'll be able to hear it. Oh no, I just found one of those bugs that I can't pronounce. I highly doubt you're going to be able to see it, but it's at the tip of my nail. This is on the one that was over by the big one, so that's gonna be a problem. Okay, hopefully we don't find any more. Now I have to kind of pay attention a little bit more. This is such a pretty leaf. I did not want to cut this leaf. It's so pretty, but it had to because it was one of the broken ones. Don't see any bugs on it, at least. This little one only had 2 bugs on it, which is still not good, because where there are 1 and, you know, 2, because there were 2 of them, there are always more, so I need to treat this little one for bugs and check the big one for them as well, because those things are not good. But this little one is all done now. There's some thunder, but it's really far away, so I doubt you heard that. But I am all done. This little one was the last one. I was able to leave one of the colorful leaves on, but this little one needs some water. There it is. This is the water with the plant food in it. Oops, I just broke the lid off. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. It'll still work. There we go. I can still close it. That's all that matters. I almost forgot to give this little one some water. And now I need to check the big one that I'm not trimming for bugs, because the other one that it was next to had a couple of them, and yep, there's one. So you have at least 1. I need to put these guys in the bathtub and give them some of the bug spray that I absolutely do not like using because it smells so bad. The neem oil, it's so gross. I do not like it at all, but I need to give that to these guys because where you see a couple of those bugs, not good. So let me do that real quick. I'm sorry, little ones. I don't like using this either. All right, there you go. It smells so bad. All right, well, it smells really bad now, but the little ones are in the bathtub and they have been treated for bugs. That one up there, I didn't see any on this week, which is exciting. But anyway, let me take my watch off real quick, and then I will be right back to get started knitting, because that took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to, but that's okay, because it was obviously very, very needed. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that to take as long as it did. But anyway, yeah, like I said before I got started on doing all of that silliness, I did not do anything today and it was absolutely amazing, especially because tomorrow is going to be a busy day, of course, because Monday is full cleaning day and everything. That's why I didn't really mind doing the bug spray in the bathtub and stuff, because I'm going to be cleaning it tomorrow anyway. Oh good, the zinnias are already looking better. And also the marigold has a flower, officially a flower. Again, it's not fully open, it's more so than I was expecting it to be, which is really exciting. I have tried growing them from seed before 4 times, I think, at least, maybe more than that. And I have gotten 2 plants that were already pretty good size, and maybe 3 actually. I have tried so many marigolds, so the fact that these little ones are doing as well as they are is extremely exciting. And they have flowers and they're super pretty too, because all the other marigolds that I got have been just a solid... That thunder's really far away. I don't think you heard it, but it is there. Hopefully it'll get a little bit closer as I continue knitting. But yeah, all the other marigolds that I have gotten have only been one color, so they have only been a bright orange color. So I honestly didn't know that they came in like the 2-tone flowers before. Like, I knew they came in different like colors, but I didn't know that there could be like 2 different colors on one flower, and it's really, really pretty. They're like a deep, kind of like a burnt red-ish color, if that's the best way to describe it. You saw it, you know what I'm talking about. And like the orange on the outside, and it's super pretty, and there are so many flowers on there. I hope that it does well all the way through fall, because having that color especially in the fall is going to be so pretty. And as for the fungus gnats, it's better than it was yesterday, but there's still a lot, unfortunately, so that's not that good. And I've been meaning to mention this, I know it seems kind of random, since the first day of the month. If you happen to have a birthday this month, happy birthday. And if you've already had it, I hope you had a good day. And if you haven't had your birthday yet, happy birthday. But yeah, I've been meaning to mention that since the beginning of the month. So yeah, there you go. Happy birthday. At least I finally remembered before the month was over. Anyway, with that, I think I'm gonna continue on knitting real quick, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Oh, and by the way, we are still using the yellow yarn because it was nice and warm again today. It actually kind of felt like summer outside, which was nice. It has been thundering as I've been knitting, but it's been super gentle and kind of far away, so I don't think you would have been able to hear it. But I was just thinking, I didn't realize what time it was, and honestly it's a lot earlier than even I've been normally like recording and knitting and stuff, so very interesting. I thought it was much later than it was, and then I was just like, oh, you know, I bet it's because the sun's going down earlier again. And then I got kind of upset because there's not as much sun already. I know it's been coming up later in the mornings too, because yes, I wake up before the sun comes up. I don't sleep very much. Wow, that was a lot of bats. That was weird, because it's raining. That was interesting. But anyway, yeah, it's I'm upset that the sun's already going down earlier, because as you very well know, summer is, obviously I really like summer, and I don't like when it gets dark at like 3 o'clock, and I don't want it to already be less daylight, and I'm kind of really upset right now, and I kind of wanted to share that because yeah, it was just something that I noticed and then I realized why. So I don't know if you can hear that thunder. They've all been so far away and super gentle, so I highly doubt it. But yeah, it's a lot earlier than I've been knitting, but it's already dark. It's also dark because it's cloudy and raining and everything, but still disappointed that the sun is going down earlier. Also, I am already all done knitting the blanket for today. That did not take very long at all. This is what the blanket looks like for today up close, and this is what the blanket looks like far away for today. It's still able to be held, but not very easily. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Again, it was just a super relaxing day, so I'm very grateful for that because tomorrow is gonna be a busy one. It's Monday, so that means I have all of the normal cleaning to do, plus all of my normal Monday stuff, so there's a lot to do tomorrow, but I am looking forward to it because my room is a mess. And besides that, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, besides obviously, like I said, the normal Monday stuff, but it's gonna be a busy day for me tomorrow, so today, like I said, amazingly relaxing. I would like to maybe actually get the pumpkin plant outside, not into the earth yet, but I think it's ready to go outside and get some actual sunlight because it is getting quite big. I don't know why I'm so chatty right now. It's just sometimes I am, and other days, like earlier today, I barely said 2 words. Maybe that's why I'm so chatty now. I have no idea. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for the video today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. But more importantly, I hope you had a good day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today. And yeah, with that, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again just so much for being here. I hope you know how much I enjoy getting to make these videos for you. Just yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the next one. Bye. I'll see you later.